Yes, that's in the place to be. It's Christopher D. Sims coming at you live. If you're watching, if you tune in later, it's greater. It's for all for the greater good. I'm just spitting a few spoken word pieces I have from memory. Some I might mix up, throw some jazz, some justice in there, all that good stuff. But I'm constantly in the mode of reciting or sharing pieces live. So here we go. The first piece is I am a poet. I am a poet. I turn words into slaves. I engrave page after page with rhythmical rage. See, I engage syllables, consonants, and vowels. I howl in the thick of the night to conjure my poetical might. Each word written transforms into light. I am a poet. I dive deep into the infinite world of diction to bring forth image and vision. I'm a scientist who's always in the lab performing experiments with vocab. I am a poet. I'm a prophet of verb, creating logic with words. I must write and recite. I cannot resist the urge. I am a poet, poet, poet. I am a poet. So that's the first piece that I memorized as a performance artist, a spoken word poet. So it's taking me back down memory lane. And I'm sure you poets out there, writers, you have pieces that take you down memory lane. That's who I am. I am a poet. When I become fused, settle into your wordplay, the most beautiful things serenade my soul. I feel like an innocent child, gleefully discovering certainties of living carefree. Automatically, I want to cuddle under your grammatical chemistry and let it comfort, caress, consume, and console me. I want to lay next to your devastating diction and let it be softly on my neck and whisper sweet things to smile about it in my dreams, smile about it in my dreams, smile about it in my dreams. I want to smile when I hear your spoken word harmony charming me and calming the strength I possess and let each and every word baptize my being and cleanse my soul like water. Because your words are wind soft still off the clouds, sweet genuine amidst the sunshine, clever daffodils that cast spells at will. And through them I see the science of hieroglyphics, discover all ancient mysteries, learn of all things important and intricate. Make love to my mind, you word warrior, syllable soldier, lyrical enforcer. Transform me with traditional biotic telepathy. Feed me the vital venomous vocabulary that I need to proceed. That's getting intimate with your words. Your words make love to me. Another piece that I've memorized and wrote to perform rather than be read. But even the written piece that's on paper, I think it's a nice piece just to read because you can really dive into the words and feel all the feelings and emotions that I was at the time. Okay, next up is a jazz piece. I'm definitely a jazz cat, a jazz head, like a hip hop head. So this is probably, yeah, definitely this was the first jazz poem that I wrote and performed. Jazz be dripping from her tongue like staccato renditions of Coltrane melodies, melodies, melodies. Heavily concoction, so curing charisma melts from her melodic tongue, you see. She be warm with words, wonderful wisdom and enhancement. I feel fiery and chanting when she speaks to my soul like sultry jazz beats, 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 beats. Her speech personifies passion. When she opens her mouth, images of Miles Davis covers your spirit. Soul sister be slick, hip, I get high off her hues of various verbal voodoo, off her tongue. Music slides, 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 takes you on rides of rhythmic fantasies. She'll make you bear your spirit without even having to ask you. Her sweet secretions are honeydew drenched, hot and intense, be making me flinch. I want to explore her every instant, pinch myself to make sure that it is real. I want to reveal to her my fears, secrets, passions, hopes, just to get a quick shot of her dopeness. I want to elope with Miss because she's Sarah Vaughan reincarnated. Her jazz gibberish is like black licorice, and I want to melt it and drink it like water. And that's that piece, y'all. That's jazz be dripping from her tongue. I'm on SoundCloud, so you can find that piece on SoundCloud. I believe it also can be heard on Mixcloud. The SoundCloud link is soundcloud.com/UniverSouLove. UNIVERSOULOVE. Mixcloud is the same. UNIVERSOULOV. That's my performance and my stage name. Up next, even before all of these weeks and months that are dedicated to women and the liberation of women, here's a piece entitled Sacred Woman. You arrived here into this hemisphere many millennia ago from miles beyond the moon's mist. Legend has it that one breath from your bosom could break the cycle of man and bring rebirth. Woman, you are of the earth and every element of the universe. For a reason when a man wants to harm, violate, or degrade you, only a fool would tamper with your treasure. The wind without end sings silence to pay homage to your pricelessness of bliss. You are woman of the wonderfulness of shining stars afar into the galaxy. One could only find gifts that would equate your divine sunshine. Christopher D. Sims could never be powerful enough. Roses don't possess enough regality. Diamonds like the luster needed, and gold doesn't have enough gleam to honor you, Miss Supreme. You are the shadow of the unspoken spirits that manifest life. You are the shadow of the unspoken spirits that manifest life. You are the shadow of the unspoken spirits that manifest life. The secret of the sun, the whisper of the night. And that sacred woman or sacred woman entitled first. Your title is fine. That piece can also be heard from me on social media, especially UniverSouLove at SoundCloud or maybe even at Mixcloud. But you can Google Sacred Woman by Christopher D. Sims and that piece will come up. I think audio versions and even written versions. So I think I'm gonna spit one more, or maybe two, trying to dig into my brain. Oh, this is my favorite slam piece. This is entitled Word Warrior. I am a word warrior, social sonic sounds infinitely bound to the beauty of the universe, which I bring to life through verse. I am a word warrior. I use words as weapons to combat ignorance, negativity, and self-destruction. Each word is encoded with instructions to annihilate regressive activity. Are instilled with peace and positivity so we discover our talents, gifts, abilities. Word warrior. I'm in harmony with the heaven within. Once I meditate heavily, my diction becomes medicine. Once I focus in the beginning, the universe becomes a sacredness that seeps from my pen. I transcend time with reason and rhyme to climb to the divine. At the same time, I discover the sun's shine, creating a revolution of thought, line after line after line. Word warrior, travel and unravel of our infinite galaxy. With tenacity, I display grammatical mastery. My infinite capacity to defy verbal gravity is just a gift naturally. Words, weapons, wisdom, grammar, vernacular, diction, language, dialogue, conversation, lyrics, verses, poetical demonstrations. I swim inside the softness of syllables to become liquidly lyrical. My thought process is rhythmical. Within this one individual's miracles take place. I embrace the intelligence and elegance of the universe. Out of me is beauty bursts. Word warrior, creating cosmic dialect not yet found. I'm connected to beauty, to passion, to fire. I am rhyme and reason. It is beyond desire. Word warrior. And that's that piece, y'all. That's my favorite. I think that's my favorite piece to perform overall. That I have in my archives. I mean, just the words, the swing, the hip hop feel, the phonetic energy of that piece just makes me continue to love performing that piece. So I hope you enjoyed it. One more piece. What can I end with? Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll tell you all the story. I met her at a bookstore amidst the aroma of coffee, laughter, conversation, coffee, laughter, conversation, coffee, laughter, and conversation. Somehow our eyes met. We began to admire and respect one another's presence. In essence, I considered that first glance the chance for my soul's salvation. Clearest to me was the sunshine of her smile and the beauty of her dimpled cheeks, which caused Christopher Donchell Sims, that's me, to stumble over my speech from time to time. You see, her laughter was liquid upon the jazz that played light in the cafe. I, Christopher D. Sims, couldn't have had a better day. She saw me sipping green tea, sipping green tea, sipping green tea, sipping green tea serenely, wanted to meet me, wanted to meet me. Turns out that she beat me to the last copy of Pablo Neruda's On the Blue Shore of Silence, you see. That's how we met. Her hand touched mine, and in that brief moment of time, we seemed to marry one another. I found myself smothered under the glory of her greatness, singing silently in blanketing bliss of love's unpredictable beauty. I met her at a bookstore. I met her at a bookstore. I met her at a bookstore. My life has changed forevermore. And that's that poem and that's that story. Thank you for listening. I am Christopher D. Period Sims. You can find me on Instagram at the artist Christopher D. Sims. You can find me on Facebook as UniverSouLove, aka Christopher D. Sims. That's my page there. Or you can just find me as Christopher D. Period Sims, 1M on Facebook. You can also find me, yeah, I mentioned, yeah, even here on YouTube, UniverSouLove. That's UniverSoulove. And once again, at SoundCloud, it's the same name, UniverSoulove, Universal Love. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm signing out. Positive energy always creates elevation. Peace.